everyone, today we are going to be taking a look at Ubuntu Budgie on the Raspberry Pi. So here is the operating system, and when I booted it up it came with these things preloaded. So these, which is like a tweak tool so you can do different things, and then also the welcome thing right here where you can look at different things. So let's get into testing this operating system. So we have this desktop here, we have the dock down here, and a clock and date right here. Then up here we have some indicators for different things, and then we have the menu with all our applications. And so let's see how many pre-installed applications we have. So we have the LibreOffice suite, and we have a few things right here. Yeah, so there's definitely some things pre-installed that you can check out. So let's go over to the Firefox web browser and test out some video playback. So I'm going to set this resolution right here, right click and go to Stats for Nerds, and then we can start playing the video. Interesting, this is dropping a whole lot of frames and it's taking a long time to load. Yeah, it's dropping most of its frames. So I have an idea. Let's update Firefox and install Chromium. This is an older version of Firefox, I can tell by the tab bar right here. So let's close that out and update it. So this got better after updating Firefox. It's still not very great though. So I want to try Chromium, because usually Chromium does better with video playback on a Raspberry Pi. So video playback in Chromium seems pretty reasonable. So if you want to watch videos on here, make sure you install that. Anyway, if we close out of that, we can check out other things in this operating system. So we have this dock down here, and this actually is Plank, I think. And so then let's check out our resource usage. And it's 1.1 gigabytes, and that is after we closed the browsers. Anyway, so that is, kind of high for the Raspberry Pi, but it's not as bad as some of them are. But yeah, it's definitely high. Like Raspberry Pi OS is maybe 1/10 of that. So it's not a light RAM user, and so if you have the 2 gigabyte Pi, I don't recommend that you install this operating system because it's not going to perform very well. But I think the UI is pretty nice on this, and it's nice to have that widget right there. I'm not sure how they got that there though. Anyway, so we also have some tweak tools on here. So if we go right here, we can adjust some of the things. And so we can do the layout. So I guess if we do the compact desktop, that makes it like that. I guess we have to log out and log in to complete. Then the mini desktop, which apparently is the recommended one, I guess it makes it smaller. I'm going to put it back on the standard. And if we go to overclock, we can just set these right here. We could set it higher if we wanted to. But then the overvoltage, I'm not sure what that is. Then the remote right here, you can do that. And then there's also something called Find My Pi. And so from another device, you can find your Raspberry Pi. It's kind of like Find My iPhone. And I'm not exactly sure what you can do. But anyway, that is a feature that this operating system has. If we go to display, we can choose the video mode and the graphics memory right here. So you might want to up that if you have lots of RAM on your Pi. But I think that tweak tool is nice. Overall, I think this is a pretty nice operating system as long as you have enough RAM on your Pi. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until next time, it's Fortnon from Superuser Project Dial.